So one of the things I'd like to mention first is a lot of people, some of you are not familiar where the Blue Hole is at, so that's why we decided to do the gathering here first and then walk towards the Blue Hole, right? So I like to keep it all about prayer there, and then we can come back and then conversate more about why we're trying to defend and protect this area. Why is it important to, why was it important to our ancestors, and why it should be important now to us, right? And to kind of reconnect back to this sacred space. Those little candles that they passed out, that is in because since they didn't allow the egrets to nest in this area, we don't know where they find themselves right now, which is sad. So I want you guys to think about those birds, that the migration of those birds that we don't know. We have a few maybe in Elmendorf, but still this would have been a home for them. And so this is probably the first year that they're not allowed to nest here.
Somebody grab that right there. Can you grab it? I need somebody in the middle. Yeah, get in the middle if you don't mind.
Angelica, the front, because you got earth, you got flowers. Just bringing awareness of Yanaguana and what it means to our people and what it should continue to mean for our community. These trees, the birds, and the water, and the connection of Yanaguana through many native tribes.
What's the city's plan?
To cut down at least 100 plus trees, and for sure they have displaced the birds.
Well, they're shooting explosives here in the park. This is Easter weekend. It is a holy week for many Christians and indigenous people alike, as we honor, bring in a rebirth, a risen Christ, right? And they have signs all over this area where people are camping that they will be shooting explosives. These are under the jurisdiction of the ATF. They're not just fireworks, they are explosives, and they can hurt people, kill people, and they are being shooting these at the birds. And it is just really sad because, again, this is Easter weekend and we should be able to enjoy time with our family and our friends in this park, this historic park that is now under assault by the city of San Antonio Parks and the USDA Wildlife Services.
I mean, we were here last year, and one difference I noticed other than the giant fence from right now and last year is last year there were already hundreds of birds that arrived from migration, and they were doing all the explosives and shooting that explosives and noise and bird mitigation last year, but there were birds, and now there's no birds. So I think what happened to the birds? Where are they?
Thank you to every one of you for being here this morning to honor the sacred, to take a moment and think about the ones that came before us. We thank the guardians and the spirits of this land that live within these trees, within these rocks, within this water, within this land. Everything that you see here. We've come here to connect to this space that many of us do not know about, this birthplace of our spring waters, a connection to the San Antonio River, where our people continues to be Yanaguana, where that song is being sung all the way to Canada, all the way to South America, Central Mexico. It continues to be a connection, the way of life in our ceremonies. We pray for our health, for us, for our spirit, for this walk. Thanking our elders for being here. Tierra es mi cuerpo, agua mi sangre.
everybody's voice out here. The people of San Antonio need to come out here and state their comment that this park belongs to the people of San Antonio, and we need to have our voices heard.
Hey, hey, yana, hey, yana, hey, yana, hey, yana, hey, yana, hey, yana, hey. Hey, hey, yana,